Hi, it's Amy from Amy's Bookcraft. I'm excited to share our press with you today. Now, our press is a little different than others we've seen on the market because it has an additional unique function that we think you're going to love. However, first, let's show you the press as you'll use it most of the time. Here we have two nice, wonderful finished pieces of Baltic birch that are the same size. And you'll place your text block or your book within the boards and tighten down the top board using these wing nuts. This will create a nice even pressure on your project. This press will even stand on its edge on its own for times that you might need it, such as gluing your spine. However, our press has an additional function, and that is in its offset design. As you can see here, there's a little bit, you can set up the press so that there's a little bit of a gap that's created here on the edge. And you can use this to trim your text block. So what you do is take a nice glued text block, slide it between the boards. Once it's in place, with as much extending beyond the top board as you want to trim off. I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit for you here so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. That looks good. You'll tighten down your wing nuts. Set it at an angle. This helps get a nice even cut from head to tail. And take your craft blade. Make sure you're using a new blade that it's as sharp as possible. That's going to help a lot. And now, using the top board as a guide, you'll cut along the edge of the board. This is your straight edge for the project. And because this is tightened down, it's going to create nice firm pressure. So your text block, it's not going to slip. And you don't have a ruler here that's going to slip off and ruin your project. You'll go page by page. In between each page, make sure to wipe away any cut pieces so they don't interfere with your next cut. Using these tips, plus our offset feature on our board, we think you're going to have more success with hand trimming your text blocks than you've had with other methods. So let me show you how to set up the press in the two different ways. Here we have it set up as the offset press. What you need to do is start by removing the wing nuts. I hold my hand under it to catch these wing nuts just so they don't fall on the floor. There you go. That one tried to get away. Grab our washers. Take those off. And they can just lift off the top board. We have included a self-healing cutting mat for you to use. We've put some holes in it so that it can fit right in place on your board. If you don't use the self-healing mat, you can get some nasty cuts in your board, and we don't want that. Okay, we'll set that aside. All right, so we're going to set it up as the traditional press. What we need to do is notice that there's a thin end and a thicker end. For a traditional press, thin needs to match thin, and thick needs to match thick. Like so. Now it's set up nice and even to go ahead and use most of the time. When you want to convert it to your text block trimming tool, all you need to do is pick it up, turn it around. But first, don't forget that healing mat. Same thing, we're going to do thin with thin, thin side, fat side. Put that on. Now we have thin, wide, wide, thin. Set that down. Check that it's correct. Yep, now we're all set. We're going to be cutting on this side, right? Go ahead and put your washers on. And now your wing nuts. There you have it. One press, two tools. We think you're going to love it. Let us know what you think. Or if you have questions, let us know that too. Please subscribe and like this video and visit us on Instagram at Amy's Bookcraft. Thanks. Have a great day.